Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Monday, the 22nd of July. Kamala Harris could make history if the Democratic Party lets her take up the reins. Joe Biden's pulled out of the US presidential race this morning and has publicly endorsed his vice president. She could be the first black woman and Asian American to lead the ticket of a major political party. Uncertainties swirled since Biden's poor debate performance last month. US correspondent Dan Mitchinson told John McDonald many donors were unconvinced that he could beat Donald Trump.
They don't want to back a losing horse. So I think they were waiting to get their checkbooks out to see what he's going to do. And now we'll see if they're willing to back Kamala Harris.
Meanwhile, Auckland University's Maria Amudian says Harris's background as a prosecutor could give her an edge.
That is great when you're in a debate. It's great when you're on a Senate committee, but it's not necessarily warm and fuzzy. Sometimes you have to be able to do both on a campaign trail.
A skipper has been found not guilty of failing his responsibilities as a skipper over the Enchanter tragedy that killed 5 people. Lance Goodhue was in charge when a 10-metre rogue wave capsized the charter vessel in 2022. Courtney Winter reports.
Open Justice reports the men headed south to North Cape after fishing at the Three Kings Islands. Met Service had issued a gale warning predicting rough seas, strong winds and poor visibility. Judge Philip Zipecki says he couldn't be certain Goodhue could have predicted a rogue wave. He says he couldn't be sure a reasonably careful mariner should have decided to stay.
Warehouse founder Stephen Tyndall has joined forces with equity firm Adamantum Capital Partners in a bid to take over the struggling retail group. The Warehouse Group has confirmed it's received an approach from Tyndall and the Sydney company to acquire all its shares. Business Desk is reporting the company has issued a don't sell notice on the New Zealand Stock Exchange. The Australian is reporting a deal may already be underway. Acclaim Orana Park has long-standing operational issues. Current and former staffers have complained to One News about animal welfare at the Christchurch Park. That includes a gorilla dying with an infection, a giraffe dislocating its neck, and an otter being trapped in a suction pipe. Serena Smith volunteered there until 2014. She says issues were swept under the rug, including an injury to a rhino.
The injury looked pretty serious for medical attention, but that got shoved aside by management and, I was like, oh, I'll be fine, just add ointment.
Police are keen to confirm the safety of boaties who set off a flare near Nelson's Hall Ashore Island about 10 last night. It sparked a Coast Guard, surf lifesaving and the Harbour Master search and rescue call-out. Witnesses report seeing 2 people in a small dinghy and police would like reassurance they're okay. To sport, Scott Dixon's clinched a 4th podium finish of the IndyCar season with a 3rd on the streets of Toronto. He's up to 3rd in the standings. England have bowled out the West Indies for 143 to secure a 241-run victory on the 4th day of the 2nd cricket test at Nottingham. They have taken an unassailable 2-0 lead in the 3-match series. And Rafael Nadal has missed out on a first ATP tennis title in 2 years after losing in straight sets to Nuno Borges in the Swedish Open final. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.